Thank you for joining me. Thank you for coming back for Heart Chakra Night. So I find the heart chakra very interesting because when you look across modalities, you know, obviously within the chakra system, the heart chakra is the center, the bridge between the physical and the spiritual, and it's the most powerful magnetic field in the body. So it's really strong. But then you have within Reiki doesn't have 7 chakras like the word's escaping me. Anyway, we don't have 7 chakras. We have 3. So you have the crown, you have the lower, which is pretty much the sacral, being a combination of the root, sacral, and solar plexus, and then you have the heart. So the heart is its own standalone chakra within Reiki, which I think is really special. And then in Qigong, if you do Qigong, this is upper Dantian. So you have a lot of different convergences coming to the idea of the heart's really important. And we store a lot in this area. So I'm excited to work through it with you guys. And like I said, this is the bridge between the physical and the spiritual. So next week we'll move out of the body and we'll go up here. So it'll be really fun. So go ahead, get settled. All right, as you are settling in, take a few deep breaths and allow your body to rest. Knowing that if your mind wanders, or you get distracted, or you have a twitch, none of it matters. Just give yourself the grace you need to continue relaxing in the way that feels most supportive to you tonight. So, take a deep breath in, trying to fill your belly instead of your lungs, and breathe out. 2 more like that where we're breathing into the belly more than the lungs. In and back out. One more big breath in, breathing in clean, fresh, new energy into every cell of your body. And then a big breath out, getting rid of all the things that no longer serve you, all the stale, used up energy that is not serving you right now. And you can start to breathe normally again. Imagine yourself back at the edge of a meadow. Behold the sunset around you, turning the sky, normally blue, to a pink and orange and purple. Overhead, you can see a star or 2 peeking out. When you feel ready, take a step into your forest on whichever path you choose. And as you walk through your twilight forest, notice it beginning to settle. All the creatures of the day finding their way back to their homes, beginning their process of rest. Continue on this path, noticing how the greens around you deepen, moving from a light spring green into a darker emerald. Up ahead, you hear a creak. So you follow the sounds and arrive at the foot of a bridge. Ahead of you, you see the bridge going across a small stream lined with flowers on both sides. Take a step onto the bridge and walk to the center if that feels right for you. When you get to the center of the bridge, take a look over the edge. You see the stream gently passing through, and you also see the flowers. When you look at the flowers, you realize these are the kinds that only bloom at twilight. So you spend some time watching every one unfurl its leaves and pop open to welcome the evening. I will leave you on your bridge, watching the dusk fall. look inside your heart, and if you feel comfortable, you may choose to think to yourself or whisper to yourself, I forgive all those who came before me, and I forgive all those who come after. Just like the water rushing over the rocks on the stream below you. And if you're not ready to say that, that's okay. You can carry that with you through this week and see if it comes up for you. I also encourage you to look at those rocks with the water rushing over them and say to yourself, I forgive myself, past, present, and future, and I love myself deeply. You may choose to thank your body, your faithful companion, and the way you experience this world. Thank you for supporting you and loving you to the best of its abilities. But only if you're ready to do so. And as you stand in the middle of the bridge, you may be drawn to cross over to the other side. If so, please feel free to continue walking across the bridge to the other side of the stream. If not, you may stay, or perhaps you choose to walk back over to the other side of the bridge. Whatever you choose, say goodbye to the bridge and the stream for now, and begin to make your way back through the forest. Past the blooming flowers, soaking in the twilight. You pass the dark thickets of emerald green, where animals lay asleep. You feel the breeze blowing across your shoulders, just a gentle whisper of encouragement. As you reach the edge of your forest, you hear the breeze whisper to you once more, forgive yourself, forgive all those in your past and in your future. And you feel your heart glowing with a pure light. As you step out of the forest and back into the meadow. Take a moment to integrate anything you learned in the forest. And only when you're ready, you may want to begin wiggling toes and fingers, giving yourself a hug of thanks, or doing any other small movements that you may need.